platform, especially if you don't have a crash cage. Do one more for you guys. Come in, lock up the rear tire, just like that. And that's it. So that's your first step. You've learned how to lock up the rear tire, and you've somewhat got comfortable with it going in a direction from behind you. So you're basically counter steering with your front forks or front steering column, whatever. Once you've gotten comfortable with that, the second step here is going to be to start like popping the clutch out of it. Because during that slide, all we're going to do is pop the clutch, almost kind of like a wheelie, except we're going to keep leaning towards the direction that we're drifting. And no, we're not going to be in the drift. Yes, plant your foot and just get used to it at first. The popping of the clutch is kind of weird in the drift. So when your rear tire is broke like that, when your rear tire is kind of off to the side or broke like that, you drop the clutch like a Sorry for my weird biker sound effects, but I'm doing my best, guys. So you come in, you lock up your rear tire's locked, and you just boom and drop the clutch. It's kind of like a wheelie, except you're gassing into it. You're not looking for a balance point here until the next step. That's where you're going to find your balance point and drift. So this second step, take your time with it. Basically, there's two things that could happen when you drop the clutch and you're not at the right angle, and I'll do it, and I hope I don't hurt myself doing either of them. The first one is if you're not leaned over far enough. That's going to cause your bike to hook, and possibly your front wheel shoot up, possibly you go far to the right, whatever. I'll do my best, almost like a high-sided wheelie. So you lock up your tire. Now, see how I didn't continue into the drift? I went up. That's because I'm not far enough down. Now the opposite of that, what if I'm too low? I'm just going to low side, which is the main reason that I suggest you have some kind of cage on your bike so it can slide. If not, it is what it is. You're not going to be going too fast. I love crashing on purpose. Now I'm too low. So basically I just landed on the cage and the sub cage. That's basically just because I went too low in my drift. And the thing before it, I went too high in my drift. So you're trying to find this weird kind of balance point in between the two. And your tire is going to keep slipping in between the two. So, I'm sure. Yeah, my bike doesn't start because of the tip sensor. Yours probably won't either. So you're going to find that balance point in between the two. Take your time with it. It takes a little bit. It takes a little bit to figure out where your bike's balance point is in a drift, especially if this is, one of your first times drifting. So guys, this is going to take time to find that balance point between the two. When I was learning, I'm not going to lie, I mostly went too high. I didn't get low enough. I didn't low side enough. I just kept going too high. So I would come in like this one more time, like that, and kind of shoot out of it like that. Maybe not that force now that I know where that balance point is, but kind of like that. It would just hook, And I was like, man, how can I keep this tire, slipping, or how can I even slip the thing? It just takes time. So find that balance point between the two and pop your clutch mid-slide. I think that is the biggest